Will now be recorded.
Okay, so let me open VS Code. Open folder. Right. So full stack Python and UI and CSS. Okay, let me go to the notes now. So yesterday I told you that there are different kind of uh, style loading process. If you load inline, internal, external, inline will go first to the browser. If inline is not there, then line by line checking, last line will go first to the browser. Okay, that is we already know. Next, we come to the two more important things: color, color, background color properties. Background color properties. One is a color property, one is a background color property. These two are the very important properties: color and background color properties. So this color and background color, first of all, color is text color. Color is text color, and background color is BG of the element. BG of the element, or BG color of the element. Background color is BG color of the element. First one is color, text color. Second one is BG color of the element. Okay. And these things can be applied with multiple ways. One is the name. With name we can provide. With name we can provide. Second one, with RGB function. RGB function. What is the combination of red, green, blue? RGB is the combination of red, green, blue. Red, green, blue combination. And those combinations will be 0 to 255 range only. 0 to 255 range only. Red color 0 to 255, whatever the value you want you can give. And the green color also 0 to 255, whatever the value you want you can give. Even blue also 0 to 255, whatever you want you can give. Third, hex value. Hex value or hash value. So hash is the combination of numbers and digits. Numbers and characters. Numbers and characters. So something like this. You can give 6 or you can give 3 also. You can give 6 or you can give 3 also. That is a hex value. The most popular things. And one more is HSV, HSL value. HSL, hue, saturation, lightness. Hue, saturation, hue, saturation, lightness. So this is the one more kind of thing you can provide. But more popular things are RGB hexes. Okay, let me go and create color and BG color. Color and BG color. Color and BG color dot HTML. Okay. Here I want to specify some properties like color, BG, color properties. Color and BG color properties. Let me take some elements. I took some element like H1, Python full stack, Python full stack, ML AI, Python full stack, ML AI. Then I took a paragraph. I took a paragraph, lorem. One H1 I taken, one paragraph I taken. Now what my requirement is, I should give some style sheet for them. Style for H1, I can provide some color, white, and background color with RGB. Background color I'm giving RGB 0, comma 0, comma 0. All values are 0. It is black. All values are zeros. It is black. If all values are 255, that is one white color. All values are 255, that is white color. Okay. This is some H1. Next, I took a paragraph. Even for paragraph, I taken color. Now this one RGB 255 comma 255 comma 255. That is a white color only. All 255s, all 255s. That is a white color. That is color. And let me give the background color. Background color. I give the hex value. All zeros. If I give all zeros, that is black again. Or if I give 0, 0, RGB red. Okay, I want to give FF 0000. That is red color. So like this, you can apply colors and background colors for the elements. I'm just applying the name. I'm applying the RGB function. Even I'm applying the hex value also. I'm applying the hex value also. Gagan Manasa Rohit Uday. Getting my point? So you can give the names, you can give the RGBs, or you can give the hex values. Hex values. These three things you can able to utilize for these three things you can able to utilize for colors and background colors in the CSS. Am I clear, guys? Any questions on this? Any questions on this? Let me go to the font properties. Let me go to the font properties. Font properties. What are the font related properties which are available? One is the font family, font size, font family, font size, font weight, font weight, font family, font style. One more is font style. So font family is one property. You can give the n number of font families. You can able to get the n number of font families. Whatever you want, you can provide it. Font size, I can able to size vary for the font. That is also there. Weight of the font also you can able to mention. That is something like a boldness of the font or thickness of the font. Weight means thickness. Styles, basically italic style, normal style, oblique style, some styles are there. You can apply different kind of font styles also. Okay, let me try. Let me take one program and we'll try to apply different things for fonts. Take new, save it as font properties. Font properties dot html. Okay, let me go. Font properties. Okay, I took a paragraph over there. Lorem. For this paragraph, I just want to give some font related properties. For this para, first of all, I am giving the font to family. So there are a huge number of font families you can able to see here. So you can just apply whatever the font you want. Let me give a fantasy font. How the fantasy font will be. I'm just giving the fantasy font. This is the fantasy style of the font. Fantasy style of the font. Okay. Or you can give something like a cursive font. Cursive should be like this. one 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 name, one different kind of style for the font family. Next, font weight. Font weight. I want to give the font, sorry, font weight, na? Font weight. Okay, you can give the numbers 100, 200, 300, 400, bold, bolder, lighter, normal. Okay, you can give anything you want. Okay, I'm just giving lighter style. When I say lighter style, this is the lighter style. Font family, I can give Tahoma or Verdana, Georgia. It's a kind of style. It's a kind of style. You can see an up. You can see and observe. Font weight, I'm giving lighter. Font style then. Font style then. Italic is there. Normal is there. Oblique is there. Oblique, italic, both are look like same. No issues. I'm just taking the italic style of the font. And you see the font is taken some style like italic, something like a slide. Okay, something like slide. It is showing that. Next, I will go through font family, font weight, font style, font size. Size. So one more thing is font size. Size, you will be having a lot of properties like large, larger, medium, medium, small, smaller, X large, X small, XX large, or you can give the number also, 30 pixel, 40 pixel kind of thing. But I am giving small, smaller. If I give an smaller, font is very, very small in the 150. This is 100%. 100% font size is very, very less. Okay, this is the one more property. So these are the font properties. You can able to apply these properties for any text in the web page. Next, text properties. Text properties. Text properties. What are the text properties we have? Text decoration, text transform, text indent, line height, line height. Text align is also there. Text align, text decoration, text transform, text align, text indent, line height, word spacing. Word spacing. Yeah, these are the different kind of text styles. Font styles are different, text styles are different. Text properties. These are the text properties. Let me try to apply these text properties for the text. Font properties. Okay. Now I will take new program and save it as text properties dot html. Let me took some text related properties. Properties. Okay. I took some text here. Lorem. One more lorem. One more lorem. Okay. I have some plain text. Now what my requirement is, I just want to apply some style for this paragraph. Style sheet, take paragraph. Now text properties. By default, I'm not giving any text properties here for this paragraph. This is the default look of the paragraph. This is the default look of the paragraph. Now what my requirement is, I need to give the alignment, text align center. By default it is left. By default it is left. But when I say center, the total text aligned center of the screen. The total text aligned center of the screen. So when you see the WordPad, whenever you are preparing resumes and you're writing some content, whatever it may be, text adjustments are there. Okay, left alignment, right alignment, or center alignment. In that way, if I say right, if I say right, the total text towards the right side of the screen. The total text towards the right side of the screen. That is a align right. Default left, basically. Left, no need to write actually. And default left, no need to write this one. Default is left. Can you see, observe something? Here some space got omitted for the second line. Why? Because of this word is not able to fit in this particular small space. That is the why reason it gone to the next line. But I don't want to see like this, disturbances in the text. Then what you can say, something like justify. Justify. When I say justify property, justify value for the text line, then the total text adjusted in the proper spaces. The total text spaces in the lines got adjusted, and it is looking neat. Then it looks neat actually. So for that reason, I am giving this particular justify property. Align justify. So one more property, text transform or text decoration. There are multiple things. You can give underline, you can give overline. Instead of using the u property, u tag in the HTML. In the HTML, we will use u tag, right, for underline. Instead of writing the underline u tag, we can give like a decoration underline. When I say decoration underline, you can see the total text got underlined decoration. The total text got underlined decoration. Next, or I can say overline. If I say overline, the total text taken on top of the text, I am getting the line. On top of the text, I am getting the line. That is something like overline. Underline is there, overline is there. Or I can go through line through. I can go through line through. When I say line through, on top of the text, one line is coming. That is actually line through decoration. That is actually line through decoration. Or I can say none. When I say none, you no need to give any decoration kind of thing. So that is none. No need to give any decoration, you can say. So what are that? What are the properties here? One is underline, one is overline, one is line through, one is line through, one is none. These are the decorations you can give. These are the decorations you can give. Or for this alignments, left is there, right is there, center is there, justify is there, justify is there, or you can say none. These are the properties for that. Next, text transform. Text transform. There is a one more property, transform property. Okay, transform your text into the capital letters. That is something like uppercase. If I say uppercase, all the text into the uppercase. All the text into the uppercase style, uppercase model. If I say lowercase, If I say lowercase, all the text comes with lowercase characters. All the text come with lowercase characters. If I say lowercase, all the text go through the lowercase characters. Capitalize, there is a one more property called capitalize. If I say capitalize, first letter of each and every word, first letter of each and every word is the capital letter. First letter of each and every word is the capital letter. That is called capitalization. This is the capitalization mode. This is called capitalization mode. First letter of each and every word is a capital letter. Okay. I just say none. If I say none, okay. Write down what are the things. One is the uppercase, lowercase, capitalize. One is a none. These are the properties. Text transform properties. Next, one more property, text indent. Text indent property. What is the meaning of indentation? If I give 40 pixel over there, okay. If I say 70 pixel for the indentation, can you see some space got omitted for the first line? Can you see some space got omitted for the first line? First line starts with some space. That is the indentation. I am just applying some indentation. So based on that, that was taken some space. Indent property. So one more important thing you need to understand: this indentation applicable with minus values also. This indentation applicable with minus values also. So lorem is actually missing. Lorem is actually missing. Some uh, some going back. It is going back towards the screen. That is the indent property, text indent property that will applicable with the minus values also. Text indent property. Okay, so simply you can say the value for this. These are the properties, and one more, this line height, line to line some space I got omit. Line to line some space. Can you see and observe? Can you see and observe? Line to line some gap is there. Line to line some gap is there. That is called a line height. Okay, indentation I don't want. Okay, line height. Then word spacing, line height also I don't want. Uh, word spacing, word to word, some space is going to be taking, like word to word, some gap will take, some space will take. Word to word, some gap will take, some space will take. That is called word spacing. So now you can say word to word, some space is taking, some gap is taking. That is word spacing. One more property. This is clear. One is font properties, one is text properties. We're done with the font properties, we're done with the text properties also. Everybody clear what we are discussing so far? Mansa, Rohit, and Uday.
Yes.
Next, font properties are there, text properties are there. Then let me go to the selectors. Selectors. There are multiple selectors. Tag based selection, tag selector, ID selector, ID based selection, class selector, class based selection, group selector, adjacent one sibling selector, adjacent all sibling selector, number selector or nth child selector, even selector, odd selector, attribute selector, attribute selector, then pseudo selector, universal selector. Yeah, these are the selectors, important selectors. Let's try to explore one by one. First, I go through tag selector. Based on the tag name, I can able to select the elements from HTML to CSS. Based on the ID, you are going to be selecting the elements from HTML to CSS. That is ID selection, ID selector. Based on the class name, we are selecting elements from HTML to CSS. That is class selector. Group of elements I can able to select and picking from HTML to CSS, group selector. See one by one. I'll go through the tag selector first. Tag selector. Tag selector dot HTML. Tag selector. Okay, I keep few elements here. Web development. One more tag. Full stack. Python. H3. Full stack. Marner. Three elements are there. Okay. Now I try to implement style sheet. H1 color red. H2 color blue. By the tag name I'm selecting, by the tag name I'm doing the color. I am applying the color by the tag name only. For H1 I am giving red, for H2 I am giving blue, for H3 I am giving green. Okay, execute it. First H1, second H2, then H3. Three elements, three elements I got selected by the tag name and I am doing the color changes. Am I clear, sir? Tag based selection. Tag based selection is a tag selector. Next, next we see ID selector or class selector. Class selector dot HTML. Class selector, class selector. Now I took three elements again. H1 full stack Python ML AI. I took one more element, full stack Marn MLAI. One more element, full stack mean MLAI, for example. These are the three elements. What my requirement now? What my requirement now? For each and every element, I need to give a class called Mohansh. For first element, I'm giving the class called Mohansh. For the last element also, I'm giving the class called Mohansh. For last element also, I'm giving a class called Mohansh. Okay. For the first element, I need to give the one more class called tech. Sir, n number of classes you can give here. There is no restriction for the class number. N number of nicknames, n number of class names you can provide. But every class should have the space. Class to class, we will be giving some space. N number of classes you can give for one element. That is not an issue. But one more important thing you need to remember, class name do not start with the number. Class name do not start with the number. And the class name did not contain any special characters. So those things are as usual common things. Now I have a class called Mohansh. If you want to access the Mohansh, Mohansh. Dot is compulsory for the class name. When I provide dot, it will take like class selection. For dot Mohansh, I want to give some background color black and color will be white. There is a one more class. Okay, this wherever Mohansh is there, in these elements, wherever Mohansh is there, their background color black is applying, color white is applying. Just see and observe. Wherever Mohansh is there, their background color applying at the same time, color applying. Okay, now my requirement is wherever the tech class is there, there I want to do one thing, text align center. Text
Mohan,
align
so
center.
Mohansh and Mohansh both are different sub different classes, right?
No. Mohansh is a class, tech is a class.
Tech is the class. How is it? How can it be? Both are same name.
Space. I'm giving space.
Okay.
Mohansh is one class, tech is one class, Apple is one class, Orange is one class. Can
Okay.
you see? N number
Got
of classes you can specify for one element.
one element in number of classes.
For one element, N number of classes you can specify. But space is needed.
Got it, sir.
Got it? Huh?
Yes, got it, sir.
Yeah. The same class name I can apply for multiple elements also. Mohansh I'm applying for the first element. Even Mohansh I'm applying for the third element. What is going to be happening with the tech class? So for this H1, from Mohansh some style is coming, background color and color. Through the tech, some different style is coming. That is text align center something. So there is a one more class Apple Apple. One more style is coming. Font style italic. One more style is coming from this Apple class. All the classes are applying for the first element. Mohansh is applying, Tech is applying, Apple is applying. Can you see the output of this? Hmm. Font style italic taken, text align center also taken. Okay. For orange class, I want to override. For orange class, I want to override the color. Orange class also have some style. Okay. Orange color is orange only. If I say even for orange class, I am giving some style. Even for orange class, I'm giving some style. That is also applying. Got my point? You may ask a question, sir. Here, orange class is applying and Mohansh class is applying. In Mohansh class, I have color white. I have color white, but color got updated with orange. If I write this class down, if I write this class down, now orange override with a white color. Orange class override with a white color. Now white color only will come. Can you see?
Last line first execution.
Last line, first execution, obviously. Right. Next. This is what actually when you have the multiple classes, how to play with the classes. For one class, you are writing one color, and another class, you are writing another color. Last class is the first output in the browser. Orange color applied already, text color. And for Mohan's, white color applied. Output is white color. Why? Because orange overridden with white. Got my point, sir? If I keep orange again down, swap this, swap this. Mohan's with white, orange with orange. Orange is the first output. I'm talking about only color property. Background color, okay. Background color coming from Mohan's only. And italic style coming from the Apple only. Alignment, text alignment center coming from the tech only. That is okay. But I am talking about the similar property like color property. That similar property will override. Unsimilar properties, okay. All these properties work. Why? Because the first element have these number of classes. And all these classes have different styles. Okay, now what my requirement is second element. For second element not applicable with any style. Na? For second element also I want to align center of the screen. Then I can define some class called tech for this. Class called tech. When I say class called tech here, even here also I am giving the class called tech. All the elements are aligned the center of the screen. Why? Because what is the specialty of the tech class here? What is the specialty of the tech class here?
Then center.
Just text align center. That is what you have to remember for the class selection, class selector. Next, we'll go through ID selector now. Everybody got to understand about the class selector here? Any confusion?
Yes.
Next, ID selector. ID selector dot html. ID selector. Let's have few elements. Full stack Python, ML AI. I took H2. Full stack MERN. Full stack MERN ML AI. Okay. One more thing. H3. Full stack mean ML AI. Full stack Python ML AI. Full stack MERN ML AI. Full stack mean ML AI. I took three elements over there. Now I took ID for the every element. ID called Mohansh. ID called tech. ID called online. Sir, remember, ID will not duplicate. ID will not duplicate. And one more thing, don't provide multiple IDs. ID is unique. Don't give the multiple IDs. At the same time, one ID for one element. Don't use the same ID for the another element. Okay, let me write down the style for this. If I want, if you want, I will write a point here. ID will not duplicate. One element, one ID we can give. This line is important. ID will not be duplicate. One element, one ID we can give. That's it. Next, try to implement the style sheet here. The first element, Mohansh, it's having color red. Second element, hash, ID called with hash. Second element, tech, color is blue. Third element, online, color is orange. Three different elements, three different styles. First element in red color, second element in blue color, third element in orange color. That's it. Execute it. Yeah, this is the way. First element in red color, second element in blue color, third element in orange color. Okay, now tag selector, class selector, ID selector. If I apply these three selectors at the same time, what is going to be happening? That is like a selector preference. We already done with the style preference previous classes, but this is selector preference. In the next class, we will deal with that. That's all for today. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe the channel. If anybody not subscribed so far, please click on the bell icon. Provide your valuable comments also. Thank you for attending the session. Bye for now. See you signing off. We'll
Thank
meet
you, sir.
tomorrow.
Thank you,